at least 33 officers fired at least 600 bullets in a vehicle with full knowledge that Misty Singh was inside the vehicle.
Greg Bentley is the attorney for the family of Misty Holt Singh. Holt Singh was killed after she was taken hostage.
At least 10 bullets struck Misty, killing her, and all 10 of those bullets were fired by police officers.
Bentley says this will be a difficult time for the family for the rest of their lives.
Greg not only is a true professional, but he's a great human being. And he and I connected, and he felt genuinely what I was going through. And I think part of him was living through my pain. And he went to all the lengths and whatever it needed to be done to get us there. If I wouldn't have met Greg Bentley, who knows what would have happened. I'm so glad that I got a chance to meet Greg and have him be a part of my life.
To see someone who is so kind, generous, smart, and giving. And he has this wholesome belief in people, that there's good out there, and there's kindness, and that's who he is. His impact that he had on the CalPERS case really was remarkable. I mean, the amount of time and effort to go to court to answer questions, I mean, town halls, and constantly being barraged with multiple questions by clients calling in. That was a case that had great ramifications on everybody that was involved. Major accomplishment for him. Before Greg and I became partners, he was telling me about the fact that these e-cigarettes were exploding. He was the first person in the country to try one of those cases to verdict. When he tried that case, that was instrumental in opening up a whole area of law that had been untouched. These explosions were causing great damage and harm to a lot of people. Greg put that out in the forefront, and he really ran with it. He made sure that he was part of legislation, anything that he could do to make it safer for the public, not just for one person, but for everybody out there.
Watching his government work, because those cases are some of the most righteous, important cases that we take on, but some of the most difficult. He's achieved multi-million-dollar verdicts against government entities, which is so hard to do. And he's done that because he truly believes the state is only going to listen if the verdict speaks. And so that's what he's done, and that's always stood out to me. He's fearless, and I think the other side knows that. And part of that fearlessness has been able to generate the results that it does, and just being willing to get in there and try the case and know that he's on the side of the little guy and he's on the right side.
Working closely in insurance bad faith, product liability, governmental tort claims. I mean, he's done it all. And the body of his work expands beyond just personal injury, beyond just helping people. He's really a philanthropist. He's someone who gives back to the community. Hall of Fame at Western State, now Hall of Fame in Orange County Trial Lawyers Association. Greg's on the Judicial Council. He helps with vetting potential judges in Orange County. He does it all. And a lot of these things are really behind the scenes.
There's a big fight right now to protect consumer rights throughout the state, and he is heading up part of the War Council to do that. He doesn't have to do those things, but he does them because he knows how important it is, and I think he cares about the profession as a whole.
So it's those little things that nobody really sees. That's what makes him a Hall of Famer, literally a Hall of Famer. Someone who tries cases, never backs down, and always puts his clients first. That's a Hall of Famer in my book.
I just wanted to add my voice to the voice of so many others in congratulating Greg on this extraordinary accomplishment. But I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge your faith and devotion to your city, your county, our state, and our country. I don't want to overstate that, but I mean that, because you have a state of mind, a quality of imagination that goes beyond just the work you do every single day. You recognize the work that needs to be done every single day to strengthen our communities all up and down our state. And so I am proud, on behalf of a grateful state, to congratulate you on this remarkable achievement.
Orange County Trial Lawyers is lucky to have Greg Bentley as a leader, as a role model, as a trailblazer, and as a member of our Hall of Fame.